Hello guys and welcome back in this requested video. Actually, this is not a requested video. This is a personal video that I made. Actually, I was juggling around and I had nothing to do, so I figured why not make a new king of this game, a new king engine with good reliability and monstrosity in the territory of horsepower and torque. So as you can see, it's fairly simple. Just get the most or the most amount of cylinders, biggest size, biggest turbos, and call it a day. But unfortunately, it's nothing like this. As you can see, the family capacity is at 16 cc, 16,000 cc, and everything is at fully on 120 millimeter for the bore and stroke. The block material is magnesium, and the head and valves are dual overhead camshaft with 5 valves per cylinder, which is fairly simple and fairly straightforward. Moving on to the head material, aluminum silicon, of course, billet crank, lightweight titanium connecting rods, but the pistons are forged, not lightweight, because lightweight cannot take the immense amount of torque, so I had to do it with forged only. Now, as you can see here, the variant capacity is different from the family capacity, because the King family here is 16.2, I remember 16.2 liters, but the variant capacity is 15.2, so, or 15.3, so there is an 0.9 liter difference between them, and I had to do it this way. I had to decrease the stroke because I want the RPM to go as high as possible to maintain a good amount of horsepower. The quality, of course, is that everything is at plus 15 because this is a one-time engine. This is not a production engine. The compression is good, 10.0 to 1 compression ratio, and for the King engine, you will be surprised why the cam profile is not at 100. I'll tell you why. Because if the RPM is not high enough, and if you used a 100 cam profile, the power will actually drop. It will not increase, and because 86 can be good up to 7,000 RPM, but after 7,000 RPM you have to put 90, 95, or even 100 sometimes. The VVT, of course, you have to do it for or variable valve timing for all cams, of course. What else? The quality is also plus 15 here, and yes, as you can see, it has twin massive turbos on it. Twin turbo, ball bearing, of course, a huge air-to-air intercooler. As you can see, the compressor is the maximum size, which is 101 millimeter compressor, but the turbine is the turbine is smaller than the compressor. It's 89.5 millimeters, but the AR ratio is 1.40, which is the maximum ratio you can put on this size of the turbo, or these turbo in the game. And the boost is fairly simple. I really wanted to push it up to 40, but actually it will start losing power and it will start to knock. So no, 37 is the maximum that I could reach, and I will tell you why in a minute. As you can see, the injection, of course, you have to use direct injection. Hello, it's 2017 and we are moving to 2018, so direct injection, everything so far. Throttle per cylinder, performance, good. But even if there is a race option here, I would not use it because it will make the reliability drop significantly. That's why I never use it. As you can see, the fuel type, of course, it's obvious, 100 RON or 100 octane fuel. The fuel mixture, or the air fuel ratio, is at fully on max, because in these engines, to make the most amount of horsepower, you have to push it to the max in every way. Ignition timing, yes, my goal in this engine was to maintain 100 in the advanced section of the ignition timing. Most of the powerful engines, you cannot push it up to 100 because the engine will explode and knock, but I tried it here and it worked actually. 7,000 RPM, that's the maximum these internals can support. Plus 15 quality, dual exhaust, as you can see, humongous 8 inches tubes. Yeah, absolutely monstrosity. I did not put a catalytic converter because it will actually restrict the power and kill it. and it will look ridiculously ugly. That's why I did not use it. Nothing, no restrictions, no muffler, anything. The best exhaust plus 15, and this is the final result. 3,436.7 horsepower at 7,000 rpm and 3,129.4 pound-feet of torque at 5,300 rpm. Humongously powerful, humongously reliable, and it's smooth. Even for a racing engine, for a beast, it's still smooth, it's responsive, it's loud of course. And don't look here, never ever look here, and even here don't look, because this is a one-time shot. This is not a production engine, and it's heavy. For a 15 liter, 15.2, it's actually light for a 15.2, because if I were using a cast iron block and cast iron heads and everything, it will be like 450 kilograms. But no, this is actually lightweight. So you are wondering how it will sound, or is everything in the green? Well, look, as you can see, the engine doesn't knock, no valve float, pistons are running normally, pistons are taking all the torque, no problem, connecting rods, everything in the green here. The compressor, of course, it's restricting, even for its humongous size. It's the biggest size, as you can see. I cannot increase it, and it can only go like this, and as you can see, it's still restricting. So if there is a bigger turbo or a bigger compressor, yes, it will make more power than this. The turbine is fairly simple and fairly working. It's actually working good. Even if it says here that it's restricting, there is no problem. Even if this one is red, also there is no problem. The engine will still be reliable, because what they mean here, as you can see, green, and then here the compressor will start choking the engine, choking the air in the engine. The engine wants more air, but the compressor is saying no. That, as you can see here, it's saying no, that's the maximum I can give you, no. So yes, if there is a bigger compressor, yes, it will make more power. What else? Okay, so all this talking made you getting bored, but it's okay. I will start it now. Listen to it. Listen to this beast. Look at it. Look at these pistons dancing, and you are wondering what's the torque right now. What do you think the torque right now at idle? It's 796 pound-feet of torque at idle at 700 rpm. This is the idle torque. As you can see, moving up, 800, 900 pound-feet. 1,000 pound-feet of torque at 2100 rpm. So this is 1,000 pound-feet of torque, and the turbos are sleeping it. This is only naturally aspirated here. Now, you are wondering what's the situation are the headers in. I will show you what kind of situation these cast headers will be. They are white. Three thousand four hundred horsepower. This is what power looks like, and this is what power sounds like. welcome the new king of automation. I mean, you can go maybe even you can make an engine even powerful than this in automation, but I promise you it will eat the pistons, and it will knock. And if the pistons or connecting rods or cranks started -1, I will never accept it. I will always I will always accept an engine, or I always make an engine that always in the green in this section here. If one of them is -1, I will stop it, or I will decrease it to make it green, even if I'm gonna lose power. So if you told me in the if anyone if anyone can tell me in the comment section that, oh, there is someone else that made more power than this, I will promise you that their engine will be knocking, or not knocking. No one will make an engine knocking. I promise that their engine will be eating the pistons or the connecting rods or the crank. One of them will be killing itself. Even if I can make the pistons -1 here, and it will still be reliable, it will still be in the 90s, but it will start eating itself. But my engine, this king, it will not eat itself even at 3436. Even you can rev it to the max at 7000 rpm, and everything will be green, everything will be reliable, nothing will explode, nothing will melt or detonate or shoot a crank or shoot a connecting rod to the roof. Everything will be in the green. So as you can see, this is my engine. This is the new king of automation in my mind, in the game on my computer. This is the new king. 15.3 or 15,295 cc engine, or cc V12 twin turbo with 3,436. I was really hoping that I could crack the 3,500 horsepower mark, but no, actually this is the maximum that I could reach without making this engine eat itself or explode or knock. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really enjoyed making it. Sometimes when I'm alone and I had nothing to do, I would just make crazy ideas like this one. I was wondering if the new automation update would make any difference on the power, and yes, as you can see, we have increased in power, we have increased in torque and in reliability as well. So as you can see, V12s are not bad even for making humongous power. I'm just wondering why supercar manufacturers are not designing these kind of horsepower. I mean, we can make them in a game or in a simulator or any program. Why they are not being produced in real life like this? Tell me in the comment section. Share me your thoughts in the comment section. Again, I really enjoyed making this video, and if you liked it, as always, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, and I will always say to you, welcome in the channel, and welcome, because this channel with you all, with all of you guys, we are like a big family, that we are always enjoying cars and engines. We are car guys, we enjoy cars, so anyone that enjoys cars and engine are welcome in my channel. Again, thank you so much guys for watching. As always, hit that notification bell if you are new, and again, add me on my Snapchat. We can chat, you can request engines on my Snapchat. It's cool, getting socially together. It's not just YouTube. You can add my Snapchat you can find my snap code on my YouTube channel. You can add me anytime, chat with me anytime. It's okay. I like being social with you guys. I like to know your thoughts of the channel. I like to have new requests. I'll chat with you, show me your cars, show me your engines. If you have cool cars, cool engine, any car is welcome. So again, thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in the next video soon, and bye bye.